Hello, New York Yankees fans. We have a brand new exclusive videos and the latest news for you. Before we get started, we'd like to invite you to join our channel and give this video a like. It's crucial to get exclusive access to the latest updates. Something is brewing in the Bronx, and if you've been following the Yankees closely, you might have caught the scent of something unusual floating through the clubhouse air. The name on everyone's lips? Austin Wells. The young catcher, once seen as one of the rising stars in the Yankees farm system, is suddenly at the center of a swirling storm of speculation. And it all seems to point back to one man, manager Aaron Boone. The whispers started small, but they were getting louder by the hour. Boone reportedly told someone behind closed doors, "I want to play for me again." Let that sink in. That's not a casual comment. That's a line in the sand. Now, before we dive too deep, let's get something straight. Boone hasn't come out publicly to confirm this. There is no official statement, no microphone moment where he says these exact words. But several sources around the organization are hinting that something big went down between Boone and Wells. And the phrase "I want to play for me again," whether said in frustration, in passing, or in a moment of heated truce, is making its rounds like wildfire. You don't hear that kind of talk in the middle of a long season unless the tension is real. So what's going on behind the curtain in Yankee Stadium? Let's rewind a bit. Austin Wells came into this season with a lot of hype. Drafted for his bat, groomed in the minors, and praised for his left-handed power, the Yankees have been patient with him. But something's been off lately. His performance at the plate has been shaky, his defense, always a work in progress, hasn't taken that leap fans were hoping for, and there has been growing frustration among the coaching staff. But is that enough to banish him from Boone's plans completely? Or is there something more? Something of the field that hasn't made its way into the public eye, yet? Some insiders are suggesting there was a clash, a confrontation, even, between Wells and Boone after a recent game. According to one person closer to the team, Wells may have questioned a game team decision or expressed frustration over his usage. Boone, was known for being relatively even-keeled, apparently didn't take it well. If that's true, it could explain the sudden shift in tone. It's one thing to struggle on the field, that's part of the game, but challenging your manager in the clubhouse? That can turn things sour fast. And if Boone really did say, "I want to play for me again," it suggests this wasn't just a bad day, it was a breaking point. But there's where things get tricky. The Yankees need a lefty bat. They need depth behind the plate. And with injuries always looming, it don't make a lot of sense to exile a young, controllable player unless something happened that made it impossible for them to coexist. Could this be a message from Boone to the front office? A way of drawing a line and saying, "It's him or me"? We've seen this kind of situation before, where a manager uses the media or behind the scenes chatter to push a player out. But this one feels personal. It feels like something snapped. Of course, not everyone is convinced. Some are saying this is all just noise, that Boone's words are being taken out of context, that it was just locker room frustration, and that Wells could be back in the lineup within days. But the way the Yankees have been acting lately, keeping Wells out of key matchups, not using him even in obvious platoon situations, it feels deliberate. It feels calculated. And if there is one thing we know about the Yankees, it's that they don't make these kinds of moves unless there is something deeper at play. The silence from Boone only adds to the mystery. No vote of confidence. No is part of our plans. Just nothing. But before we continue, please remember to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support allows us to keep bringing you the latest news about the New York Yankees. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments. And let's not forget what this means for Wells. Is young. Is got upside. And if suddenly in Boone's doghouse, his future in the Bronx becomes murky. Other teams are watching. Other GMs are sniffing around. The Yankees might not be ready to trade him just yet, but don't be surprised if he becomes a name mentioned more and more as the trade deadline approaches. A change of scenery candidate, as they say. And if BOONE really is done with him, the front office might not have a choice. It's not about potential anymore, it's about trust, about relationships, about the delicate balance between talent and chemistry. Still, there is a flip side. Could this be a backup call for Wells? Could this rumor, true or not, serve as motivation? Players have come back from worse. Maybe this is the moment where he decides to put his head down, grind it out, prove he belongs. Or maybe he sees the writing on the wall and starts thinking about life beyond pinstripes. Either way, the pressure is on. Every at-bat, every bullpen session, every interaction with teammates and the staff is going to be under a microscope now. It can either fold under that pressure or rise from it. As for BOONE, this could be a pivotal moment in his tenure too. The Yankees are always under scrutiny, and clubhouse management is a big part of the job. If this rift becomes public, if it starts to affect the team's performance, questions will be asked. Is he losing the room? Is his approach still working with this younger core? These are the kind of internal tensions that can derail a season, or define it. BOONE has navigated tough waters before, but this time, it feels more volatile. And more personal. At the end of the day, we don't know exactly what was said. We weren't in that room. But when multiple sources start pointing in the same direction, when a name like Austin Wells suddenly disappears from the narrative, and when a line like "I want to play for me again" starts floating around, you can't just shrug it off. Something is happening. Something is shifting inside that clubhouse. And whether it ends with a reconciliation, a trade, or a permanent benching, this story is far from over. Stay tuned, because the next chapter might be coming sooner than you think. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the New York Yankees, please subscribe to our channel and give us a like. We always appreciate your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.